Today I'm going to try and teach you how to make blueprints for Meshmatron. So let's first of all make a mesh node. Just click with the primary thumbstick there. Select mesh edit node. Now let's edit it. Okay. Now here's our mesh and we need a blueprint. So we go over here to this panel and we select that, which is the blueprint panel. We want to create a new blueprint, so select create, and there we go. We created a new blueprint. I mean, at the moment it's just a white square, so we need to load a picture onto it. So if you look down this list, you'll see file name. So select that, and lo and behold, a file request appears. That one, MiG-15. Okay, and there you can see it's loaded in an image, but it's loaded in the complete image with all the different views on it. So to start with, let's change the color. See, normally I like blueprints that have like bright lines and a dark background. So we can do that if we select this, click on here, invert colors, and turn it on by clicking there. Okay, and I also like the blueprints to be transparent. So if we go to the alpha setting here, then drag on this number, we can make it more or less transparent. So I'll make it sort of medium transparent like that. And then we need to now make the blueprint for each of the three views, side, top and front. So if we go to these view things here, let's start on the side view, select side, and we now need to select the part of the image that has the side view of our object, which is this aeroplane. So we want to select like this area here. So if you look further down its list, you'll see this min X, min Y, max X, max Y. That allows you to crop to the area of the image, the area of the picture that contains our image. So if I go to min X and let's try adjusting it. Okay. So let's just move it to about there. Then what does this min Y do? Oh, it's moving up from there. Okay, so you just moved it up to there. So we've gotten rid of most of it. We need to get rid of the bit on the left. So what does max X do? Yeah, that's exactly what we want. So there you go. We've got the left part of our view done. Now let's go to the top. And we need to select this part of the image here. So let's go to min X, see what that does. No, we don't need to change that. Min Y, what does that do? Oh, it moves it up from the bottom. Okay, and then max X. Yeah, okay. Like that. Then max Y. Okay, so that's like the top view. Now let's do the front view. Now this is the bit we want, but we want it to be rotated by about 90 degrees. So if you scroll down here, you see rotation here. So scroll that till it's about, that's about 90. Well, actually 270. So we'd make that 270. Yeah, that's sort of about right. Now let's get these min and max values right. So there, then this one, what does this do? No, yeah, move it up a little bit. And then max X, yeah, sort of about there. And max Y, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, now in order to be sure we've got everything correct, we need to actually create a mesh and match it up with the blueprint. So I don't think, what I want to do is make a mesh of that sort of fuselage of this airplane, and it's sort of cylindrical shaped. So this cube we've got at the moment won't really do, so I'll delete it. To do that, I'll just select all the faces with that. You can see they're all selected because these the select points become orange. Then delete it, and then we go to here, which is create new mesh. Click anywhere, and we've made a new mesh, but it's the wrong type. So we go to type, select cylinder, yeah, and it's all lined up correct. And yeah, the radius is a bit big though, so let's make the radius a bit smaller. Sort of, I don't know, about that size. I'm only going to get things round about right at this point. Okay, so let's just zoom in a bit so we can see it better. I'll make it a bit smaller. Sort of about that size. And then, yeah, let's have a look at the side view. How do I... So this is done, so go to the side view. Yeah, okay. So now we need to match everything up. So starting with the front view, need this blueprint to match up with that mesh, so we can move the blueprint. There's this position thing, position X and Y. So sort of just play about with these till you get it sort of matching up. And I'll zoom in a bit. Yeah, it's not really matching there. Okay. Then position X. Okay. Oh no. And then let's select all the vertices. Then scale them a bit. Scale them in 3D. Why not? Okay, that's about, make it about there. Okay, and then now let's go to, that's the front view done. Let's do the side view. Yeah, and okay. So let's move the blueprint down a bit. Is it the Y? No. Let's sort of, okay. Like that. Yeah, and the vertices at each end aren't matching up, so I'll just select these front ones and then just move those vertices. Go to move with a gizmo. And let's sort of get it to the front. There you go. Let's go to the rear ones. I'm not going to get the shape completely right for the moment. I'm just going to match up the size. So there you go. So that's matching it in the side view. Let's go to the top view. Okay, so we need to rotate this blueprint now. Something like 90 degrees. I know, about there. Well, I know it's a multiple of 90, so that 272 has got to actually be 270. So I can manually edit that number by clicking there. Just add 270. Okay, now I've got to move the blueprint up to match with that thing. So I go to position. What does this do? Oh, okay. So yeah, that's matching up. And then this position. Okay, so that's sort of matching up. So now we've got to make sure that the front and back are matching up. So I'll select the front vertices. Then let's go to the side view. Oh, you see, it's all backwards. So that means that top view's got to be rotated 180. So go back to the top view and let's go to the rotation. Change that to 90. Oh dear, where did it go? Oh, it's gone all the way up there. Okay, now let's reposition it. Zoom in a bit. Position. Yeah, that seems approximately right. So now let's look at the front ones again. Go to the side view. Yeah, that matches up there. Oh, I've got to check the top and the bottom are correct. So let's select some bottom vertices here. Then let's go to the side view. Yes, and the same one is selected. So it seems like, yeah, okay. So I basically now set up the blueprint. So that's how you set up a blueprint. Now I can sort of get to sort of making all the other bits of the plane. So let's go out of here. So let's call this node that I've just made. Let's call that fuselage. Okay, and now let's say we want to make another mesh for the wing. So I'll click with my primary trigger there. Make another mesh edit thing. Now let's edit it. And if we go to blueprint now and choose select, we can select that blueprint that we just made, which has this default name of blueprint 1. I mean, I could give it a different name here if I want to. So there you go. And you should be able to. So let's go into the top view. We want to make a wing, so we want to make like one half the wing, like that bit there. So I'll tell you what we do. We just split this down the middle so that we're only making one half. And then we select the vertices on this half and delete them. Okay, now I need to just shape this into the wing. So I'll go like that. Oh, stupid, undo that. Okay. And then select these back ones. Move them up. Select those two at the side. Okay. Now select these two. There you go. Select these two. There you go. Now I need to move these back a bit, like there. Now move this down a bit. There you go. Then move that up. And that up. Okay, I'm not going into all the details of this wing, but that's the basic shape of it, you see? So then I can go to like the side view. Oh, that's way too big, isn't it? So I'll select all the vertices, do a 1D scale on it. 1D. About the y-axis. Make it a lot thinner. Make it thinner yet. Okay, so that's approximately in the right position. So now let's go to front view. Yeah, well, maybe I'll make it come down a bit like it is there. What's happened? Oh, I'm on the scale, that's what's happened. Move with gizmo. Okay. So there, I've made the wing, and now these two things should match up. Actually, before I do that, I'll add another node to mirror that. To make the other wing. So I'll just do that. So let's edit it. Oh, there's nothing there. Try a different direction. Oh, there you go. You've got your two wings. So look from the top. Yeah, there's your two wings. And then let's combine it with the fuselage. So I'll just add another mesh merge node. There it is. And join these two together. And then let's have a look. Aha, we've got a fuselage and two wings. Hooray. And if, hold on, I'll go back in there. If you look at the blueprint, it should be matching up with the blueprint. Now this blueprint is actually only visible when you select side, top or front view. So I'll select top. Yeah, and you can see it's matching up perfectly. So my blueprint is perfectly set up. So there you go.